Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Today we are going to study about relative humidity. Before that, we will recall what we have studied before. We have learned evaporation, that is converting water into water vapor or steam. Humidity, that is the proportion of water vapor in the air, is called its humidity. Absolute humidity, the amount of water vapor in 1 cubic meter of air is the absolute humidity of the air. So students, let's see what is relative humidity. The amount of water vapor present in the air can be expressed as a percentage of the amount needed for saturation at the same temperature. It called its relative humidity. So the change in the temperature of the air leads to change in the moisture holding capacity of the air. This thus leads to changes in the relative humidity of the air. For example, a reading is given here. Students, you can see in the picture, reading of 100% humidity means that the air is totally saturated with water vapor and cannot hold any more water vapor, that is possibility of rain. Students, you can see in the picture, in the second figure you can see the air with the relative humidity of the 52%. That means it contains half of the water vapor it could hold at a particular temperature. So in the short, the relative humidity is the ratio of current absolute humidity with the highest possible. Absolute humidity depends upon the current air temperature. A reading of 100% relative humidity means that the air is totally saturated with the water vapor. It cannot hold any more water vapor, that is creating possibility to rain. This doesn't mean the relative humidity must be 100% only in order to rain. It must be 100% where the clouds are forming, but the relative humidity near the ground could be much less also. Students, as we know that the amount of water vapor changes according to the difference in the temperature, similarly relative humidity also changes. High relative humidity indicates rain is likely to occur. Thus, temperature and relative humidity is closely related to the precipitation. There are two pictures shown here. First one, as we can see, because of high rainfall, high relative humidity which promotes thick vegetation. In the second picture, we can see the desert area. As there is no rainfall over here, there is a low humidity. So students, relative humidity is the amount of water vapor present in the air, can be expressed as a percentage of an amount needed for saturation at the same time, temperature and the same volume. So the formula for here relative humidity, it is expressed in percentage. Relative humidity is equal to absolute humidity upon vapor holding capacity into 100. Relative humidity more in coastal areas and less in desert areas. Students, here we have an instrument, that is hygrometer. It is used to measure the amount of water vapor in the air, in soil or in confined spaces. Humidity measurement usually rely on measurement of some other quantities such as temperature, pressure, mass, a mechanical or electrical change in the substance as moisture is absorbed. Students, let's solve the examples of relative humidity. First one, what will be the relative humidity of air whose absolute humidity is 20 gram per cubic meter and vapor holding capacity is 30 gram per cubic meter? Answer, relative humidity is equal to absolute humidity upon vapor holding capacity multiplied by 100. So relative humidity is equal to 20 upon 30 multiplied by 100. So the answer is 66.66. So here is the relative humidity is 66.66%. Second one, if the absolute humidity of the air is 50 gram per cubic meter and the vapor holding capacity is 50 gram per cubic meter, then what is the relative humidity of the air? So here relative humidity is, the formula of relative humidity is equal to absolute humidity divided by vapor holding capacity multiplied by 100. So 15 divided by 15 multiplied by 100 is equal to 100. So relative humidity is equal to 100. Therefore, relative humidity is 100%. So students, I hope you have understood the relative humidity well. Here we stop today and will continue with the clouds in the next video. Thank you.